Hi everyone, I hope you are all well. Today we are going to look at prompting. As many of you know, AI supports business change by freeing us from admin so we can focus on people, conversations, and culture. Clear prompting helps us get reliable human-centered outputs and build trust and reduce resistance. Good prompting equals better change outcomes. A prompt model I use is READ, R-E-A-D. As you can see, it's a very easy model to follow. R for role, E for end goal, A for audience, and D for details. I use this model to help me when I'm creating communications, trying to understand a change, and so much more. I'm going to give you 2 examples of how easy it is to use this model to get information that you may need. I will read the mock brief to you. We're introducing a new digital tool called Insight Track for performance and instant reporting across several routes. It will replace a mixture of spreadsheets and email-based reporting currently used by local teams. The aims are to improve data accuracy, speed up reporting, and make trend analysis easier for managers. The change will affect duty managers, local admin teams, and regional performance teams. They will need to use the new tool from July. After a short pilot in May to June, training will be delivered through a short online sessions and quick reference guides. We expect some concerns about extra workload and yet another system, particularly from already stretched teams. So this is going to be the first prompt we will use. I'm just going to copy it into Copilot chat. So let's see, by putting in this prompt, what I can achieve with Copilot. Let's go. As you can see, Copilot has quickly provided me with what I've asked for. Please ignore where it's referring to PDF documents, as I've been using this document to plan this session for you today. It's given me the summary of the change in 3 to 4 bullet points, groups of people that will be affected, and a list of risks or stakeholder concerns. This is a great start for me to start understanding the change. It's important for you to understand that you can use this when you're given a new brief, a set of notes, or a proposal. This is great for impact assessments, discovery, and early engagement. Just ask Copilot to turn any change brief into a simple what, why, and who, and when summary. Let's now look at communications. Using the same mock brief, I'm now asking Copilot to act as a business change manager and comms partner and draft a clear, supportive leadership message. I want the audience to be senior leaders and managers, and the details to be professional, tone, focus on benefits, and 200 words. Let's see how Copilot will explain the change, highlight the benefits, and acknowledge pressures on teams and set expectations clearly. As you can see, it's drafted a very quick message. It's actually covered what I've asked it to. It's very important that you read over the information that Copilot has provided you with. Whilst AI is very helpful, it doesn't always give you the right information or tone that you're looking for. So please make sure that you tailor your communications to your needs. You can also ask it to shorten this further, start with a 1-sentence summary and present the key points as 3 bullet points. Get a first draft in 2 tones, one for managers and one for frontline colleagues, for example. So let's try that. Let's look at doing that for frontline colleagues as well. So using the same model, I'm now going to ask Copilot to give me a frontline and duty manager version. So I'm asking it to act as a business change manager, create a short, friendly frontline message. The audience will be frontline colleagues and local teams, and again, simple language because of the type of audience, supportive tone, and a maximum of 120 words. And I've asked it to include what is changing, when it's happening, what they need to do, and reassurance and support available. As you can see from this example, Copilot has given me exactly what I've asked for. From July, we'll start using a new tool called Insight Track for reporting incidents and performance. It replaces the spreadsheets and emails we use today. Good, clear language and upfront. What's changing? A single, simpler way to record and share information, faster reporting and fewer manual steps, clearer trends to help us spot issues sooner. Again, very high level, but very clear. It's saying the duration, when this will happen, pilot in May to June, full use from July, and what you need to do as frontline staff. Join a short course online and use quick reference guides when the tool goes live, basically. And again, it's given that empathetic approach that I've asked it to do. We know everyone is busy and we'll make this easy as possible. Support will be available throughout and your feedback will help shape improvements. So again, you can see just in a click of a button, you've got 2 tailored communications, one for leadership and one for frontline staff. As you can see, this was very simple and quick. The next thing you might want to do is start looking at the impacts, risks and support. The role again is to act as a business change manager. The end goal is to identify impacts, risks and support needs. The audience is a change team, training team, local managers, and the details I've asked it to keep it practical and realistic. So for this change, I've asked it to list the impacts on people, processes and data, identify the top 5 adoption risks, suggest questions managers might ask, and present answers in 3 sections with bullet points. So this is quite an ask. Let's see what Copilot can do. So as you can see, it's actually given me all the information I've asked, the people, the process and the data, the top 5 adoption risks, and questions managers are likely to ask, as you can see here. So the questions that a manager might likely to ask, for example, could be what support and training will be available and when, will we need to use our current spreadsheets at any point, the top 5 adoption risks, perceived extra workload, resistance to another new system, insufficient training, inconsistent early use, data quality issues, and again we've got the process at the top. So as you can see, Copilot has already got me starting to think about the impact, the risks and support. And we can also use this to build structure before an impact assessment, FAQs and change plans. Again, this is another way of starting to understand what your future impact assessments would look like and what it might involve. Please visit techbiztoolkit.com/read prompt model to get 10 prompts that you can use straight away. And also, I have a downloadable read prompt model sheet that you can use and save for any future work. I hope you found this helpful and I look forward to speaking to you all again soon.